I know you talk a lot about like, you know, when you do or don't do something, you don't judge yourself for it. And I just want your perspective because like I tend to tie my self-esteem up in a lot of these things. And like, what is your advice for like letting go of that completely?
By focusing on realizing, like it's almost by muting the accolades more than the negativity. I think what's really worked for me is the humility leads to the ability to not have your self-esteem wrapped up in the win or the loss. To me, it was about when things were working for me, not thinking that I was special or better than anybody.
Yeah.
It was actually in the humility that I found peace. Now, I don't come off as a humble person because I talk loud, I'm aggressive, I'm competitive, I like sports, I like competition. But in my real kind of core, I don't think I'm special in any shape or form. I really genuinely don't. I genuinely do not.
Yeah.
And because of that, when people say you're a genius or you saved my life or all these things, you're the GOAT, it feels amazing. I'm so grateful. It's so nice. However, I don't take it to heart. I don't begin to believe it. And so what that also means is when somebody says, you're full of shit, you suck, you're the worst, it allows me to not get torn down. And so I just stay in the middle. Like, to me, I think a lot about being 100 years old. And do I care about what an anonymous person or even my cousin thought of me at 100 or at 75 or being terminally diagnosed? I mean, you've already had a health scare. You can really use this. I think you have to think back to the judgment you've had growing up. That doesn't mean demonize your parents or your circumstance. It means just understand it because they probably had the same thing happening to them. And really just reframing. So I talk about positivity and practicality into your ears. The reason you're in a better place is you've been listening to a lot of what I'm saying, which I'm grateful. And it sounds like it's bringing you some value. I mean, ultimately, when you realize you don't matter that much, it is actually liberating.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
That's how I do it. That's the truth. Between that and realizing what's important to me, like, who cares if my business failed or my post didn't do well or people think I'm a bad guy? Like, my parents are healthy. And as long as that's, like, just keep it simple and keep it humble. Keep it simple, keep it humble. Keep it simple, keep it humble. And you will watch your happiness explode. That doesn't mean stay complacent. I'm the fucking most hungry, ambitious person you'll meet. But I really, really just keep it simple and humble.
Yeah.